Hello everyone, and welcome back to our Visual Bukkit series. In this little sub-series, we are making a chunk claiming system, and we left off here in our BlockPlaceEvent, and so we're just going to pick up right from there. So we're going to write an if statement, negated, and then we're going to insert a method. And the class will be configuration org.bucket.configuration. And we're going to say contains string. Then for the configuration, insert a method, set it to Java plugin, and then get config from this plugin. And then the path will be our chunk key path. So just write chunk key path. And basically what this is saying is if our path to our chunk key doesn't exist, then what we're going to do is we're going to set a local variable and basically set it into the config. So let's do local variable. Where is that? Right there. Put it inside of here. And next we are going to do, let's call the local variable block location key. We're gonna put it to string concatenation, and then we're gonna insert a method for the first one. Type math java.lang.math, and then floor double, insert a method here, and we're gonna use the location class get x, and then in here another method, and this will be block and get location from our placed block variable, or block placed variable. And then in our second string, we're going to do a string, semicolon, add another method here, and it's going to be very similar. So we'll just copy and paste this one. And in this one, we will be getting the y coordinate. So get y. And then from the location of our block placed variable, so just paste that in there and copy this, add a new one, insert string, semicolon, add another, and then right click and paste. And then for this one, we're going to get the z coordinate, so get z, copy this and paste it in there. And after that, we are going to do a method that sets it into our config. So method configuration, and we're going to say set string, or set, and then insert a method here, Java plugin, get config, and this plugin. And then for the path, we're going to write our chunk key path. and the value will be our block location key. So do block location key. And we're also going to do a local variable here for setting claimed so far. And just do math. Number 0 plus 1. So this is saying we claimed the chunk. And after that, we are going to do a method. Yeah, so we'll do a method here. And what it will do is it will be a class of configuration set. And then we can just copy this, paste it in here. And our path is going to be a string concatenation. And insert string players dot. Insert our variable for the player UUID. Player UUID string right there. And then plus. And then let's do string dot claimed chunks. And then we are going to do, this is going to be math. So math. And we're going to do a method of configuration. And then get integer. And we're going to paste again for our configuration. And then we're going to do another string concatenation. And the first one will be, actually we can just copy this one. So delete that and then paste that in there. Plus our new method here. And this will be number java.lang.number int value, and that will be the variable claimed so far. So basically we're adding 1 to our claimed chunks. And then we are just gonna save the plugin config. So Java plugin save config and this plugin. Now I believe that might be all we need for this first BlockPlace event. Possibly. Let's just see. Yeah, so everything looks right so far. Yeah, I think we set this all up, right? Here, one sec. Let me just check something quick. Okay, so this is entirely my bad. Come up to the part where it says this. The if statement, if the available chunks is less than chunks to claim, and it's negated, and just right click on the if statement, cut stack, and then right click in the available chunks variable on the green, just right click and paste after. And now we are done with BlockPlaceEvent number 1. So the next thing we're going to do is, I think we're going to do another BlockPlaceEvent. So let's just do plugin components, add block BlockPlaceEvent number 2. Set it to event listener and press OK. Okay, so in our BlockPlaceEvent number 2, we're gonna set the event type to BlockPlaceEvent, set it to high, and then we're gonna come back here. We're gonna copy this, paste after, and then we're gonna copy this, paste after, and then we're gonna copy this, paste after, and then we're gonna also copy a few more things. So copy the chunk, paste after, and then chunk X, copy that, paste after. I'm gonna come back, copy chunk Z, paste after, and then we're also gonna copy the world. So copy, paste after. We're gonna copy world name, paste it after, and then we're gonna get our chunk key. So we're gonna do set local variable, call it chunk key, string concatenation, insert a variable for the first one, call it world name, or get world name there, and then insert a string, semicolon, plus, insert variable, chunk X, plus, insert a string, semicolon, insert another, insert variable, and chunk Z. And then we're gonna get the player territory path. So let's set a local variable, let's do player claim path. And this will be another string concatenation. Variable, or no, not variable. Insert string, players dot, insert a variable here for the player UUID string, insert another string, and do dot claim. And then we're going to want to set a local variable, player claim, and this will be a method of class configuration, and get string like that. No, let's do get string, string, like that. And then we're going to insert a method here, Java plugin, get config, this plugin, and we're going to insert a variable here, and that'll be our player claim path. And next, we are going to set a local variable for the claim section. So call it claim section, or claims section. Then insert a method here, and it will be configuration, get configuration section, copy this, paste it in here, and the path will be string claims. Then we're going to do an if statement. So if, and we're going to set it to negated and is null. Then we're just going to insert a variable, and that'll be our claims section. So basically, if the claims section is not null, then we continue. So set a local variable inside here, call it claim keys, and right click, insert method, configuration section. Where is that? Configuration section, just like this, and get keys. And then we're going to insert a variable. This will be our claims section. Yeah, claims section. And then we're going to insert a boolean here and set it to false. Then we want a list loop that goes through our keys here. So let's insert a variable and do claim keys. And then we're going to do set a local variable, claimed region path. And this will be a string concatenation. Insert string claims dot. This will be loop value. Add another string. Insert string dot claimed regions dot, and then plus insert a variable chunk key. Now we're going to do an if statement right under the screen, and we're going to set it to a method. Oops. Insert method, and this will be configuration contains string. Then we can copy this, paste it in here, and the variable for path, so variable claimed region path, and then an if statement inside of here, and it will be negated, and we're going to say is equal, and we're going to say loop value, and if it is equal to the player claim, I think that's what we called it. Let's see here. Yeah, player claim. So if the loop value is equal to the player claim, so basically if the given title in the loop of the claim is equal to the same title of claim that the player is in, then if it's negated, so we're saying that isn't the case, so the name doesn't equal the same name as the claim that the player owns or is a part of, then we're going to want to block the, or cancel the BlockPlaceEvent. So BlockPlaceEvent and set canceled, and then we're going to say current event, and then insert a boolean and true. And this BlockPlaceEvent basically just stops a player from placing a block if they are not a part of the claimed region. Yeah, so that'll be the end of episode 3 here, and I think in the next one we're going to get on to our block break events, and there will again be another 2 of those, so yeah, be sure to watch out for that, and it'll be coming soon. I hope you guys have enjoyed this series so far and have been learning lots. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace out.